Shalom. Blessed afternoon. Man, I feel great. Just took a shower. I haven't combed my beard yet, but I'm gonna comb my beard and my fro. My fro is starting to grow back again. So I'm gonna grow my afro about this far, and I'm gonna cut it again. I always like keeping my hair short, but I'm growing my beard out, and so my beard is starting to thicken up more. My beard grows slow. I have no clue why. My testosterone levels is very high. I have very high levels of testosterone. But for some reason, my beard grows slow. The beard genetics is through my dad's side. My dad's father's side, they can grow big beards. My uncle has a beard like this, my dad's brother. And my grandpa had a beard too. He had a beard, like it went this far. So my mother's side, they struggle to grow beards. The only one that can grow a beard in my mother's side would be my mom's older brother. My mom's older brother can grow a beard. His name is Ted. I'll leave it as that. Out of respect for him, I'll leave it as that. My mom's older brother. I'm not talking about my mom's younger brother. I'm talking about my mom's older brother. So, all right, I put that in the video. Now, I want to talk about the Irish, this made-up history that they talked about, the Irish coming to America and they came as slaves. That is actually deception. The only people that came through the transatlantic slave trade was black people. It was a lot of Hebrew remnants, Israelite remnants, and there was some black Gentiles, Hamites, who were on the board of the ship during the transatlantic slave trade. The black people who got dumped off the ship into the ocean were black Gentiles. They're not under the divine protection. They don't carry the divine protection as us Israelites do. So they got dumped off the ship into the ocean. So I don't know why the Most High Creator made it happen that way, but the black Gentiles got dumped off the ship and the Hebrews landed on the Caribbeans. Some came to North America, some came to South America, but most Hebrews, most black people who came on the ship were black Gentiles. But there was, just like in the scripture of Deuteronomy, I forgot 26 or something. I gotta look it up again. It said the tribe of Judah and the Hebrew remnants would come through Egypt through ships. And so Egypt would be the western side, America. And so the Hebrew remnants, it's not just only the tribe of Judah, but it was also the tribe of Levi, the priesthood tribe, the tribe of Benjamin, and the tribe of Ephraim were the main tribes who came through the Atlantic slave trade. Ephraim, Benjamin, Judah, and Levi. So not that many Hebrew remnants came to North America. Only about 4 to 6% of transatlantic slaves came to North America. Look it up. It's in the history. It's a fact. So people are questioning this. In the black American population, there's about 13 to 14% of black Americans. How is it this many black Americans and only this many slaves came to North America? How did that happen? How did that happen? It's because a lot of black Americans are actually the indigenous people of this land. They are actually the real natives, the Canaanites of the book. Canada means the land of Canaan too. It means cannot. If you look at the Canada or something, if you look at the French definition of Canada, it means village dweller or something, village settlement or something like that. But it really means the land of the Canaanites, land of Canaan. The word Canaan means canine. So the indigenous people of this land were black people, and they were native. They were the Canaanites of the book. They were made to serve all nations. Whoever conquered the Canaanites, they would be servants to their cause till the end. So I don't want to talk too much about it. Most black Americans are not the Hebrews of the book. Only a select remnant of black Americans are the Hebrews of the seed of Jacob of the book, are the Jacob's remnants. A certain population, a certain percentage, which is very small compared to the large population of black Americans who are Gentiles. Most of the American population is white. Most American population is white. White people outnumber everybody in North America. So keep that in mind. So there's this deception strategy going on with the Irish coming as slaves to America, and that's not true. That's not true. That's actually a deception trick of Satan, of these white folks too. Have you ever heard the saying, the devil is a father of lies, right? The devil is a father of lies, and white folks are the most notorious at speaking with a forked tongue. That's why I say many times, if you want to find the devil, find the lie. If you want to find the devil, find the lie. And white people know how to speak with a forked tongue, outperform everybody in forked tongue speech than any other nation. Gentiles as a whole speak with a forked tongue, but white people are the most skilled at speaking with a forked tongue. So I always tell people, like if they're trying to get right with God, be honest. That's how you resist the devil. If you be honest like me, I'm being honest about my life story, the situation I'm in. I don't have to say all that. I don't have to say that the day I was born, I live with my family, I'm under the court system. I have a learning disability, I have high functioning autism. I don't have to say any of that. I could have kept that a secret, but because when you're being honest, when you're being direct, when you speak straight, you are resisting the devil. Remember what I said, and it's even in the book. If you want to find the devil, find a lie. The devil is a father of all lies. And who do you think is the best at speaking with a forked tongue? There you have it. So these white folks saying that Irish were slaves, just like black people, it's not true. The Irish in America were overseers. They were the overseers in the slave plantation. They were never slaves. That's a flat out lie from these white folks. They were never slaves. They came here as indentured servants. They were never slaves. These forked-tongued Irish folks, they trying to mislead black people from the truth. But at the end of the day, most black people are not Hebrew. They are Gentiles. They're the Canaanites in the book. So that's out of the equation. I'm focused on waking up my Hebrew bloodline, through the truth. And go to Levite Raptor News' channel to learn more. Go to Raptor News' channel to learn more. But as it's been preached and well spoke, I want to give all praises, all glory to the Most High Creator, one supreme, my worship only. I do my best to obey His laws, statutes, and commandments. Shalom, chosen ones. Have a blessed rest of your day. Think positive and peace.